and welcome to Highly Articulated Toy Reviews. I'm Amy, here with Kyle. Today we are talking about Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, kind of a part 2 by Sparrow Studios.
Yeah, again, a Kickstarter that they started to get off the ground years ago, and finally the toys are in the hands of the collectors and in the buyers, which is awesome. This time we're going to talk about 2 figures. I have the Horrid Headhunters. He's part of a group, I suppose, called the Headhunters. The Horrid seems to be the bad side of things. There's a graphic novel available digitally only that I want to read really bad. But I chose him because he is by far my favorite of the evil or bad characters for sure. Who do you have?
And I have the Chunari soldier, and I believe he is maybe more to the good side.
Yeah.
So he's a pretty cool guy as well. And then same exact box on the back there as well. Kyle has. So yeah, a quick little summary of Animal Warriors of the Kingdom and kind of what their backstory is. On the back they have this short little blurb. Animal Warriors of the Kingdom takes place in a mysterious realm where animals have evolved in the absence of humanity. The land is filled with animals of all shapes and sizes. Some fight for good while others side with the darkness. So
I think we can say that he sided with the darkness. He's got the Misfits paint on his head and all that. I mean, this is one of my favorites. He comes with a crazy cleaver like that and a nice axe. Their packaging is really collector friendly, so even though these may one day end up in a store, we can still pop these open and show them to you. They all come with like a small armory. Something unique about this one that you didn't see is this claw that he can grip and hold. It's really cool. Comes with a big saber and then an axe and the alternate head. They all come with an alternate head. I like this one much more with the mohawk and the super cool face paint. A ton of articulation. I mean, way more than any G.I. Joe, more than any 3.7-inch figure I've probably ever owned. But I think they're similar to like Acid Rain figures and, Boss Fight Studios, which we reviewed. They had a lot of articulation as well. But these have double joints at the knees, joints at the feet, ball joints at the hip. Their heads come off. Their heads are on ball joints. All the armor is interchangeable. A lot of work went into making these figures as cool as they are. I really, really, really like this guy. He's one of my very favorites. And they're good. I mean, the problem is you can't just buy one of the same figure because they got 2 heads. So you want one with each style, and you kind of want to build. And they usually stand pretty well on their own. I mean, now that I say that, I might have trouble. I got to straighten out his knee here. But, they usually stand pretty. I don't have them on any stands or anything at the house, and they do well. So.
Nice. Cool.
I'll let you talk about
All right,
yours.
well, I have the Chunari soldier.
He's like the militiaman. I think he's kind of like the grunt of the Chunari forces. If you're gonna buy 4 or 5 of any one character, that's probably the one you're gonna buy.
Right. So we upgraded him with 2 large swords, so he is ready for battle and ready for action. And he is a lot of fun. I do love the paint apps on him as well. He kind of has that gorilla or ape kind of look to him, and so it looks like they really did a great job with kind of the hair on his body, the fur. So pretty cool and pretty intimidating with his large sword. So similar to Kyle, he also
stands pretty good.
Stands good.
I like that a lot. Their feet are on swivels, so they can stand really well. They photograph amazingly in the right light. When you take them out on a nice walker, if you have a cool play set, they really photograph well. I haven't gotten a chance to do a lot of it, but I've seen some people put up some unbelievable photos of them.
He comes with another head that doesn't have the mohawk on it. This one has kind of that little mohawk, and then he's got a bow and a large sword that we already have here, and then a smaller sword as well. So he has some options too for his weaponry. Overall, very cool, very articulated, and a lot of fun, like you said, to collect, to have a whole bunch of them.
This is the one I bought the most of. I think for myself, I bought 3 of him because I kind of liked the idea of having a group of them, and you can have that. Maybe that helmet represents like the squad leader, and the other ones are definitely not as intimidating as my Ravager, though.
We talked a little bit about it in the other video that the instructions are out of the box. You need to put them in hot water to make
warm
them more
up.
malleable.
Put them in either a bowl and then microwave them, or get water, not boiling but warm, and put them in there. Because if you don't and you just start moving their joints, there's a chance you could break them. And I would definitely take that advice. I mean, they're $20. They're not, you don't want to break them. So.
And they are for 15 and up, so
Yeah.
they are geared toward a little bit of an older audience. So.
And again, right now I don't know how much longer. It's like maybe only a week or two, but they are running 15% off armor sets and characters on their site. It's a Spiro.studio. You can find them. It's real easy to find them. Animal Warriors of the Kingdom is the name of the line, and it's made by Spiro Studios. And they're really fun. They're great. They're great. Like I said, they'd be good for kids with some adult supervision, I think, too. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our review. Please like and subscribe, and we will talk toys with you next time.